Good evening. It is the darkest time of the pandemic. Those were the exact words today from the state's top doctor as she shared the COVID situation here in Indiana.
It's now been a year and a half since COVID entered our world. And so let's take a look. With the spread of the Delta variant for a third day now, we're seeing new cases right there around the 5,000 mark. These are numbers we were seeing at the beginning of the year before many of us were even vaccinated. And a lot of people, even those who have gotten their shots, are understandably just as scared today as they were back then.
As our Rich Nye reports tonight at 5, there's a real concern today about the risk this is posing to our kids.
The state health commissioner says the surge of Delta variant cases could last up to 6 more weeks. Her health department will continue to provide accurate information and strong suggestions. But the decisions on any COVID restrictions will be left up to local elected officials, like school boards.
Having students in schools together and doing extracurricular activities is contributing to these cases. We could definitely decrease the number of cases and transmission if those students would be fully masked all day in school, all students, teachers, and staff. It is difficult to know exactly what's happening when schools are not willing to report cases and not willing to report close contacts.
Over 1,200 schools have not reported their COVID cases to the state health department as required this school year.
We want them in schools in-person instruction, and the main way to do that is layered mitigation. Get vaccinated and wear your masks.
48% of our eligible population remains unvaccinated. That statistic allows the virus to continue to thrive and puts those who cannot yet be vaccinated at greatest risk.
Now we have the vaccine, so we're not where we were 12 months ago. We have the answer, and it is sitting right there on a silver platter. And I would just appeal to people, if not for yourself, do it for your neighbors, do it for our healthcare system.
The healthcare system is under significant strain once again due to COVID hospitalizations. More on that coming up on 13 News at 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Rich. We did learn today that the vaccination rate among our teens now growing faster than any other age group.
President Biden's administration says half of eligible kids between 12 and 17 have received at least their first dose. 61% of eligible Americans, or nearly 203 million people over the age of 12, have received at least one shot.
And there's a lot of places where you can go and get your shot today and over the weekend.
In fact, there are a couple of mobile vaccine clinics here in Indianapolis starting at noon tomorrow.
Just text the word vaccine to this number, 317-655-5740, and we'll respond with all you need to know. We do have an update for you tonight at 5 o'clock. Governor Holcomb's lawsuit against state lawmakers now can move forward with a hearing in September. This is all centered around a new law, and it gives Indiana state lawmakers more power to intervene when there's a public health emergency. Now, the governor argued the state was overstepping and sued, and the Attorney General, Todd Rokita, tried to stop him, but the state Supreme Court denied his last request.